we're actually running short of time. Next pitch, we have inkk.ai, a very interesting startup pitch related to calligraphy. So, yeah. Guys, 3, 2, 1. Please
Thank you, everybody. It's a pleasure to share our startup idea with you. So this is called inkk.ai with a very easy name, with a very easy brand logo. So I want you to remember it. We can go to the next slide. So basically, we are an AI-powered document editor, which does much more than what Google Docs or what Microsoft Word does for you. This is a one-stop shop. It is all-in-one minimalist AI-first online editor. Means you can use different kinds of LLMs, like you can mix Gemini, you can mix ChatGPT, you can mix your own corporate agents as well. So it provides you the flexibility for cross-platform multi-LLM. It gives you easy billings. So basically, in one single platform, you have the ability to pay for different kinds of tools, different kinds of functionalities, different kinds of agents, which makes the billing very easy. Otherwise, those people who are in the professional domain have to pay for hundreds of services and pay for different kinds of subscription fees. And also it has the ability so that you can embed this document directly into your own website. This is something that Google Docs or Microsoft Office does not provide you. So we can go on to the next one. Now imagine that you are a business lawyer contractor, and what you want to do is that you have a dozen business contracts to review. So all you can do is you can go on to the next one. So for example, this is the contract document. This is our own AI editor. So you can review contracts, blocks, anything. So if you are an investor as well, you can review your term sheets, whether you have thousands or what. So you have to just type in plus plus RE, for example, here, and it highlights the exact portions that need improvement, and you can you can plug in your own agents into it. So it will follow your way of thinking, and you can accept or revert suggestions. So this is one example how you can actually have reviews. So you can have reviews related to SEO, you can have reviews related to the quality checks, you can have reviews related to the compliance in your documents. So we can move on to the next one. Now let's imagine that you are a researcher. For example, right now I am in a university like NMIMS. So basically the students or professors, what they have to usually do is that they have to research on a topic, so they have to open multiple tabs. So they have to do weeks of work, days of work in order to generate one good, nice research paper. They have to go through a lot of analysis. But here you have to just use one agent. For example, you can just type plus plus research space what you want to research on. So we can go to the next slide. So for example, this is one we developed for our one of our clients. It's called Haze Tech Analytics in Genomics. So they wanted, say they just typed in, and all the quality references that are completely accurate got here. It also generates search queries for you. So as a human, this is very important that you want the flexibility to be able to edit the search results here. You can select which of these papers you want to include in the context. Just by selecting, it becomes part of the context, and then you can then the whole response gets updated, and it will generate the entire research paper in seconds. We can go on to the next one. So here you see Brad Pitt. He is a lawyer at 9 a.m. or he becomes a researcher at 1 p.m. for you, or he can even become a journalist at 3 p.m. because we also have humanizer. If you plug in our content in any kind of AI editor, it will be saying that it is completely generated by human. And we have this thing in, we have agents that can play any kind of role for you. We have our own agent marketplace, like we have for Google Marketplace or App Store. For Apple, we have our own for specifically for documenting. So if you want to analyze thousands of documents in our platform, you can do it very easily. So we can. So you are able to build and publish agents on our marketplace that can chat, that can write, that can review. Now this is something that you cannot do in Google Docs. For example, it has limitations. It does not even have chat, for example, or you cannot do inline editing quite easily. So you can also download agents that we have built for different kinds of use cases. You can go on to the next one. So there are different things like humanizer, plagiarism detection, AI detection, or video call is also there within our document editor. So you do not have to schedule a separate meeting. Everything is there in one tool, and there is a huge flexibility for everybody. So you don't have to search anywhere, no multiple tabs. Everything happens in one single website. Can go on to the next. So everything that you are searching for is right here in inkk.ai. Also, this is a place where the AI agent, the AI bots, you and all your teammates can come together and edit and build something big. They can write something big, so you can publish for millions of users, or you can analyze thousands of documents or whatever. So as you please. So we can go on to the next one. So the market size is big. This is like the raw document itself is this market size, and with the references, and we have text analytics and content generation market here. So Cursor AI quite recently was around $20 billion something of Google Docs. We are also similar something to Cursor AI. What Cursor AI is for code editing, we are for document editing, and you can do pretty much anything that you want to. Go on to the next one. So it's a very simple business model. Every single agent as you use is the pay as you go. So as you use an agent, it will incur some of its own cost. So you have to recharge your wallet. There will be some tokens, and it will charge accordingly. We also have one enterprise model. Currently, we have four enterprise clients who we are serving for free, even though they are willing to pay, because we are planning to go into revenue after a month. We want to have at least 20 enterprise clients at the same time. So we still have to figure out how we have to crack the B2C market, because it's very, very competitive. We have ChatGPT, Gemini, but then we can go on to the next one. So if you see the competitive landscape, real-time collaboration is something that is missing in a lot of platforms. We have it right in our own editor that ChatGPT Cloud does not provide. Cross-platform agents, you can use any agent, because when you are a journalist, for example, you want every single line, every single word to be accurate. So you cannot, many times you do not want to rely on one single model from one platform, and sometimes you want to use your own enterprise agent, for example, something that is trained on your own ethics and on your own data. So there are AI detection, plagiarism scanning, and quality assessment and review systems for your documenting. And then it is embeddable. This is one big thing. For example, in edtech domain, we have some clients who are going to use it as embedding. So they are going to create worksheets that they are going to integrate directly in their website that serves thousands of students, because our editor has the AI capabilities as well as it can be embedded. So can you embed Google Docs or Microsoft Word in your website? And the answer is no, but here you can do it, and it's interactive. So just like we have Canva, Canva is a place. It's not like Photoshop. It's something which provides the convenience of creating designs valued at 40 billion US dollars, and everybody knows Canva. In fact, this PPT we built on Canva itself. So what Canva is for designing, we want to be for writing, and we want to be there for everyone. So we can go on to the next one. So we would like you to, and we would invite you wholeheartedly to invest in the future of content creation with inkk.ai. And we have this, we can go to the next one. Yeah, we're done. So we have already filed for 3 patents, but we need investment to file even more patents. For example, one thing is humanizer. We are not releasing it right now because of the patent issues. We have to patent it. This is one very big thing, because in the content delivery thing, you want to produce high quality content. So we have more patents in the pipeline, and trademarks as well. So we can go on to the next one. This is my team, myself, Ayush, and this is Bharath. So we have almost 5-6 years of experience in the IT domain. And finally, we can go on to the next one. So thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for listening.
I have a question. I wanted to understand what brought you to this idea, like a story behind your startup.
So basically, we started with a very different idea. We wanted to build communities for different kinds of people. So for something like Twitter, but then we were assessing its business potential, and we realized it's not going to be good. But then we started, in our journey, we started that noticing a lot of people have lots of struggles when it comes to expressing themselves. So once AI started coming in, we were very excited when ChatGPT got launched. So we started looking into it, that is it so that ChatGPT alone can do everything? Then the Gemini got launched, and the answer was a strong no, because so many people were still using thousands of tools. For SEO, you were opening different things. For plagiarism detection, you were opening different things. And many people are even mixing things. So for example, you want references, then they're using Perplexity. If you want bullet points, technical documentation, then they are using ChatGPT. If you want literature stuff, they are using Claude, because it performs good there. So we thought, why not make something which is very flexible, where you can do everything in one simple place and simplistic way.
Hi, can I just know how your ink.ai is different from Queenbot?
from Quillbot. So Quillbot provides you with the paraphrasing. But Quillbot's humanizer, if you check and you, for example, copy paste its content on copy leaks, so it will be able to detect it. But here it is different. Also, we have the ability within the humanizer that it can pick the writing style of the author as well. So it will just take one or two documents. It will understand how you write, what the kinds of figure of speech, parts of speech. It will detect all of it, and then it can write in your own style. So there are these ways. Also, does it provide you with tools like SEO detection and other things? So the answer is no. It is very limited. So again, it's one of the tools, but here you get everything in one single place. That's the idea. And if you think something is missing, you just download or create your own agent. So that's how it is different.
And how are you planning to price the product?
So basically, it is going to be token based. And since we are saying that it will be having its own marketplace, so we also would like to provide the opportunity for the people to monetize their own agents. So for example, we have inkk.ai/pricing. You can go over there and you will see the whole pricing over there. It's live currently, so you can check there.
What kind of markets are you trying to target, by the way? Like, in which sector specifically?
So basically, it is for everybody. But right now, to begin with, we are going to focus our attention to domains that are very writing heavy, for whom the writing quality is very, very important. For example, we are talking about people who work in the field of law. So you cannot play around with the words.
That's right. To be honest, I mean, with the AI, like, you're writing like, content creation, and then like, you're right to enter legal sector where, there's like, high level of compliance. So why would they put like their documents on your AI platform?
I will give you one example. Suppose you are a big law firm from the USA, okay? You do not, in any case, want to share whatever your thought process is in your team or the other cases that you're working on currently. You do not want to share with any party. So with us, there is an enterprise plan which comes at a price, but you can host it in your own infrastructure. So that way you can have data security. Other than that, you can have your own agents, which will be following your own code conducts, and so you will be having that.
Beginning with sectors of marketing, just to begin with.
So I talked about that if there is some issue with the data security, you're working with your clients, you do not want to expose any of the data to third parties.
It's really hard to get into a law firm or like MBA side with maybe documentation, but like,
I'm just giving examples. So we have not specifically built this for the law. It is possible. We have to sit, we have to talk, we have to think what, and we have to explore different, because it can be used in edtech also. It can be used with law firms also. It can be used with the researchers also from different kinds of education institutes.
So what would be your geographical target?
It will be for
Which
the
geography you gonna target first? Like, if you say tier 2, tier 3, tier 2, tier 3 could be a market which could be very adaptive to your service, just because they're yet not that much acclimatized with the chat GPTs and all those things of the world. If you see tier 1, they might be somewhat uncomfortable sharing the data. Is it what I interpret, right?
It is one of the examples. So it is very flexible. You can host this whole infrastructure just like Google Cloud. You can host your own server. You can host your own document editor also in your own premises if you want that. Otherwise, we have our own platform also that everybody can use. As for the target, we have not thought about tier 2, tier 3, and we don't think we are going to target them either. So for us, it is going to be tier 1. It is going to be more so about sector wise, and we are going to be open for the whole world.
And how are you integrated SEO?
Sorry.
How are you integrated SEO review?
So basically, we have first we have integrated different kinds of APIs also.
And this API.
So we have different kinds of, like, SameRush is there, HubSpot is there. So they are,
So why not people going directly to SEMrush and going to API?
because then there will be multiple tools again. We provide the convenience of having everything.
Content writing as well.
But you cannot collaborate there. This is the problem we are solving. You are having different tools in different places, different subscriptions, and it's a pain for the people. So they want single subscription where they can do everything. This is what exactly we're doing. But again, it's not that we are only using API. We are also having our own proprietary stuff also. The biggest thing is that we are just two guys, and we have developed, we have achieved in terms of features that other companies which are having like $30 billion or something funding and a team of 30 people, but we are very, very flexible with the development in this thing. So we are very, very quick. So that is one thing that that is another.
Recently, we have listed a startup market. So there are now we have seen a lot of startups, and a lot of people has come to our pod, and they have a lot of efforts and motivations. So we also observed that startups, people are building in a complete niche domain. Some are and some were in the SEO, and some were in content in the system, and some were working in SEO optimization. So there are no different things. Now, it's also a bigger challenge. The one person sitting, a lot of tools, thousands of LLMs, a lot of things going on. But we just want to bring everything because since our collaborator is built before it, everything and the development was easy for us. It's very highly plug-in architecture where developing a feature really was weak any kind of thing. So that's how we actually build it. So even the agents are completely run in your own local computer, or it can be on private server or on your corporate server. So those kind of features we got. So it is like an all-in-one tool. Okay, and yes, so any premium level LLM, any premium level plagiarism, AI detection, we are even bringing you some kind of features where even you are sleeping, the content generation actually going on. It is very much helpful for some jobs that we have contacted with them. So that's the reason me and Ayush are actually working on a lot of people, and for next 2 months it will be mostly free. Anyone can use it. You can just get a review.
Sorry to interrupt, but it was just counted for 1 week. It's already more than 5 minutes.
Okay, so yeah, so that's the whole incident.
Thanks for listening, guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Moving on to the next, we have